Hello everybody, my name is Czar, and unfortunately my episode 2 had its beginning cut off quite a bit, so you guys didn't hear the bowgun explanation and I have to record this again. So let me just get into this, and yeah. Bowguns. Bowguns are a really good class in the game if you know how to use them. Unfortunately, early on in the game, bowguns are very expensive. You do not want to use these early on in the game. Bowguns typically use ammunition, and this ammunition can range in price, and it can get pretty costly. It is not recommended to use this in the beginning. Normally, veteran players would use the bowgun at a very late point in the game, or at least after the main story, or at least after they hit rank 20 plus, because you get more money then and the parts are worth more. Thus, you can sustain your bowgun better. But going over it. Bowguns. There were three stages of bowguns in Monster Hunter. There was a light bowgun, which you see here, a medium bowgun, and a heavy bowgun, which you see here. Now, the medium bowgun, unfortunately, had been discontinued after Monster Hunter Tri. The main reason why it was discontinued, I am not sure, but I think I heard them say that they couldn't code the medium bowgun correctly, so they just removed it from the game and had light and heavy bowguns. So unfortunately, you guys don't get to experience that unless you play Monster Hunter Tri. So, what is a bowgun? And what is the difference between each of them? A light bowgun and a heavy bowgun are very different. There are similarities, but they're mostly different. Let's go over the light bowgun. The light bowgun is, of course, light. It has a lot of maneuverability and a very short sheath time. What that means is you stow your weapon. So, this thing is really good. The heavy bowgun, however, it's a bit tougher to use. Basically, it's a folding bowgun. The bowgun folds, so when you ready the weapon and take it off your back, it takes a second to pop out and ready itself. Thus, it makes you vulnerable. When you stow the bowgun away, it also makes you vulnerable for a brief period, because you have to fold the bowgun and then put it on your back. Overall, if you want to practice with a bowgun, I would highly suggest the light bowgun first. Now, you guys might have heard me say, well, it takes ammunition. That is correct. Bowguns take ammo, and the ammo for a bowgun is different. As you can see here, when I move over a bowgun, you'll see that some of the numbers go away and some of the numbers come up. If you have, let's say for this gun, you have cluster shot in your inventory, and you're wondering why you can't use cluster shot with this gun. That is because the gun is not compatible with cluster shots. The only shots that it is compatible with are the ones that are glowing white. The ones that are glowing, or the ones that are grayed out, are not compatible with this gun, so you can't use it. Now, as you see on the side there, there is normal, piercing, spread, sticky, cluster, recover. I'm going to go over all of these. And there are levels for each of these. Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3. You might be saying, well, what's the difference between Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3? Level 3 is the most powerful. However, you are limited to how much ammunition you can carry. Weaker shots have more ammunition, whereas more powerful shots have less ammo because they are powerful. So let's go over these. Normal shots. Now you might be saying, I want to bring this up really quick. You might be saying, well, what if the bowgun runs out of ammo when you're fighting a monster? You are not completely screwed. They are nice enough to give you normal shot level 1, and they are nice enough to give you an unlimited supply of normal shot level 1. That isn't saying much though. Normal shot level 1 is the weakest shot, but it's still something. Normal shot level 2 is more powerful. Normal shot level 3 ricochets. Yes, it bounces, dealing a lot of damage. If you have a really big monster and you shoot that at him, oh boy, it's going to do damage. Normal shot is a very powerful shot, especially at level 3. So next down the line is piercing shot. So piercing shot is a extremely powerful shot. Even at level 1, this thing can do quite a bit of damage. So pierce shot level 1 hits your target. I believe it's 4 times, I'm not too sure. Level 2 hits them 5 or 6. And pierce shot level 3 hits them 7 or 8 times. It is a really powerful shot, and let me tell you, back in Monster Hunter Tri, there was a monster called Devil Joe. People used to use pierce shot on Devil Joe, and that just wrecked him. Next down the list is spread shot. Spread shot is, it can be annoying. Basically what this is it's a shotgun blast. So you shoot it and it's basically shotgun shells. So it just spreads out and it hits a monster a ton of times. Not really the best kind of shot. The reason why I say this is it can hurt your teammates. This can stun your teammates, and it gets really annoying when somebody is using this and you're just stun after stun after stun. It cannot do damage to your HP, but it can stun you. And when you're stunned, monsters will attack you. The difference between spread shot level 1, 2, and 3 is just how many bullets come out. How many spread bullets come out. So it's basically just the amount of, bearing or ball bearings in there. Or whatever the hell kind of things that they use. Sticky. I'm not sure what sticky is, but I'm assuming that it's the... Crap, I forget the name of it in Monster Hunter Tri. I'm not too sure what sticky is, but I assume it is a... Oh, it's the crag shot. Crag shot is basically you shoot it, it sticks to the monster, and explodes after a couple of seconds. This is really, really useful. Not only does it deal damage, but if you shoot it at a monster's head, it can also deal stun damage. And yes, I have stunned monsters with Crag shots before. Cluster shots. Cluster shots can be annoying. Basically, you shoot a bullet at a monster. When it hits the monster, or anything else for that matter, it lets off a shower of miniature bomblets. Cluster shot level 1, I believe, releases 3. Level 2 releases 4. And level 3, I believe, releases 5. Not really the best kind of ammunition to use, but it's something. Recovery shot. Recovery shot basically recovers your health, the health of your teammates. When you shoot it at them, it will recover a portion of their health. Word of warning. Yes, this can heal monsters. Only shoot it in the direction of your teammate. If there's if there's a monster there, only shoot it in their direction if it's absolutely necessary, if it will save their life. Otherwise, you'll just heal the monster for no reason. Poison shot, paralysis, and sleep. Poison drops their HP over time. Paralysis stuns the monster for a short duration. Sleep puts them to sleep for a certain amount of time. And sleep, what this allows you to do is it allows you to place bombs. Yes, there are bombs in the game that you can make. So you can place bombs down near the monster, attack it, and explode. It will destroy some parts on the monster. And exhaust shots. Exhaust shots, when shot at a monster's head, deals stun damage. When accumulated enough, it stuns the monster. Word of warning. Exhaust shots cannot be shot too far away. They have a closer fall off than normal bullets. What does that mean? It means the bullet will start curving downwards a lot sooner than a normal bullet. Normal shots, piercing, spread, sticky, cluster, all those shots will travel in a straight line. However, recovery is, spread, it spreads out. Recovery, it differs from game to game. In the last game, it was a spread shot. But exhaust does fall off sooner. So now we're getting into the elemental shots. Flame shot is like normal shot level 1, but with fire. Water shot is the same thing, but with water. Freeze, same thing, but with freeze damage. Thunder, same thing, but with thunder damage. Dragon shot is overpowered. In the previous Monster Hunter games, I don't know if they fixed this or anything, but in previous Monster Hunter games, Dragon Shot was really powerful. It had a piercing effect, but instead of a pierce shot, it dealt dragon damage. Yeah, it was powerful, and that thing could hit multiple times. Slicing shot. Slicing has become one of my most favorite shot in the game. It is absolutely freaking awesome. If you shoot this at a monster part that can be severed, like a tail, this deals slicing damage. And I have cut monster parts off with slicing shot before. It is a really useful freaking bullet. So what it does is it shoots, it attaches into the monster, it explodes after a short time, and the explosion is actually a slicing shot. So it deals, it deals slicing damage. Wyvern, I haven't used Wyvern very much, especially in bowguns. It's basically just a blast of fire. but you need to be up close. And you do not want to be up close with a bowgun. Demon shot is basically, it ups your attack. Well, not your attack, but it ups your teammates' attack. Armor shot ups their defense. So bowgun is also support as well. Trank shots. When you trap a monster in a trap, you use trank shots to put them to sleep. For capture missions, we'll be going over what a capture mission is later. Much later. There are other things that I want to talk about here. Sharpness. Bowguns do not have sharpness, so you don't need to worry about that. Affinity is basically your critical hit chance. Element is the element that your weapon has. It can have fire, electricity, different elements. And each monster has a weakness to different elements. Deviation. Deviation is a jerk. If it has low deviation, it's not bad. Or if it has no deviation, it basically goes in a straight line. It's a jerk. Basically, it controls the direction in which your bullets go. So yeah, it can be a bit chaotic. Special ammo, I don't know what that's about. I didn't even know that bowguns can have special ammo. I guess it was a feature added in later. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the description of these things. You can also modify your bowguns. So modifying your bowgun is something that you might want to do. You can modify it with like a silencer, a scope, pretty much anything you want that's available to that bowgun. I think you can add up to 3 customization mods onto it. I'm not exactly sure. But again, I'm guessing that it would vary depending on the bowgun. Anyway, that is bowguns in a nutshell. Yeah, it's a very long description, and oh man. You can make bowgun ammunition yourself as well. But anyway, that'll be all, and back to the video, guys. So let's talk to our feline friend here, and we can go into the training grounds. Now, this looks like some old closet we turned into a makeshift room for new hunters, but that's not the case. I promise. Here we go with the cat puns again. It's fully furnished with everything Meowster needs. You have your very own equipment box where you can manage and change your gear. I just hope you don't mind changing in front of others, because you have roommates. Didn't they tell you about that? No? Okay. Moving on. Your room also comes with an area to manage your Palico's gear, right next to your bed. Convenient, right? Oh, one more thing. If you need to access a training area, just come talk to me. I'm here to lend a paw 24/7. I aim to please. Now, what does Meowster need? Oh my god. Okay, let's just go to the training area so we can view the controls here. We flew in on a bird? Well, not a bird, a pterodactyl. Welcome to the training area. Strike the various objects placed around the area to get a feel for your weapon's moveset. If you'd like to try a different weapon, just head to the item box and switch equipment. All ammo and coating types are available to try out. Using them, or any other consumable items here, will not deplete any stock you own. So this is basically just a free area.
Okay, let's run through the hunting basics. First, ready your weapon. The sword and shield is a close-range weapon set that focuses on agility and dodging, and is great for beginners.
Okay. Sword and Shield is the most basic class in the game. I'm just going to show you guys the rundown of how to use Sword and Shield. I've used this in previous games, and I absolutely adore and love the Sword and Shield set. So this is kind of the same same controls as the previous Monster Hunter game. Square is to sheath your weapon. Triangle is to draw your weapon. And R2 is to block. Blocking reduces incoming damage and also consumes your stamina bar. If the attack is greater than your stamina bar, it comes out of your health. So let's have a look at this. Now, attacking with the weapon. That is a shield bash. You can combo it into an attack. So let's see. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Shield bash, shield bash. So triangle, 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 circle, circle. Okay, so this is a shield bash. Basically what this does is if you hit a monster in the head with this shield bash, it will accumulate stun points. Stun points, when they get to a certain threshold, it will topple the monster over and stun them for a short time.
You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction.
I'm not really sure how to use the bow here. Okay. Now, this may be a little confusing for you guys. So there are other different movesets to this. Okay. I'm gonna have to get used to this. I gotta stop saying so much. I've got to get used to playing this new class because they do add a couple of new things to the weapon attacks in here because I'm used to playing the old style of Monster Hunter. And if you want to switch items, hit L1, and then square and circle toggle through your items. They are really freaking good. Oh. I don't know. Well. Fishing rod, barbecue spit. Okay, let's try the barbecue spit.
Everything. The color of the meat and the song are clues. Oops, your timing was off. Guess you need to keep drilling your grilling.
Shut up, you're throwing me off.
Nice! That looks so tasty.
Yeah, that's how to use the barbecue spit. if you eat a ration or a meat, as you can see, it increases my maximum stamina bar. You can have 150 stamina at any time, as well as 150 health. I'm not really sure what the capture net does, though. So, yeah. Ah, so they don't have the jump slash anymore. Okay. Okay, so you can actually move with this. Before, in previous Monster Hunter games, you actually couldn't move with the Sword and Shield. You can only block in one direction. It seems now you can block in any direction. In previous Monster Hunter games, you actually did a jump attack with a downward slash when you attacked, which was actually really cool. So I think we're actually done here. Now, there is one mechanic in the game that I haven't shown off. Dodging. Dodging like this is kind of standard in Monster Hunter, but there is another way of dodging. You'll see your character running like a complete goof, and what this means is when he's running, like he's running hard away from the monster, you can actually press X to dodge, and he'll jump in the air and cover his head, and during that time, you're invincible. The monster can't damage you until you touch the ground. So keep that in mind. Okay, so... yes, let's head back to the room. I'm so sorry that I haven't gotten into any kind of content yet. I just really wanted to introduce some of the weapons and some of the mechanics in Monster Hunter, because for those of you who haven't played before, or those of you who are interested in Monster Hunter, I really hope that what I'm saying will actually help you. I just really want you guys to enjoy the game. I'm gonna try and get into like an online match, because I really want to hunt with other hunters and get my hunter rank up. I'll explain what hunter rank is in a bit. Or actually, I can kind of explain it now. It's basically your online hunter rank. The more you hunt monsters, the higher you'll get. The higher rank you'll get. At the highest rank, you earn the best armors. Now that you have access to the armory and provision stockpile, grab what you need. Once you're done, go meet up with your handler in the canteen to sign up for quests.
Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads, and the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Over here!
Okay, so in your item pouch, you'll have some of the basic needs of Monster Hunter. Let me explain a couple of these items. Health potions. Health potions are your main item in the game that you'll want to keep. Health potions are a Monster Hunter's best friend. They restore your health. I'm not exactly sure how much they restore. I believe it's about 45 to 50%. There is a stronger form of potion called a Mega Potion, which is not that hard to make. You'll want to make these as soon as possible, especially for the very higher, or the a lot higher ranks, because, yeah, they're going to be your main way of healing. There are also herbs that restore your health a little bit. There is antidote that cures poison. Rations that give you... Shut up. Rations that give you stamina, raw meat that can attract monsters, and empty files. These aren't going to be used right away, but basically what those are is they are kind of ammunition for your bows. I'll be going over those later. That being said, let's talk to the commander.
And listen up.
Something important I need to talk to you about. This commission is special, different from your past undertakings. If I had to take a guess, it's not about hunting down the Elder Dragons or punishing them for the damage they cause. The commission seeks an understanding of their place in nature and ours, that's the point. The Elder Dragons are nature, and it's as futile to try to punish nature as it is to run from it.
Now that's hunting.
But knowing nature, now that's something we can do. We're going to face some real challenges. The best course might not always be clear.
What this world needs is harmony.
But before you take life, or move to defend it, understand it. That's what makes you a hunter. Okay. Talk to the handler in the canteen. I'm guessing the canteen is this way.
Hey!
Oh my god, shut up! It's like fucking Navi all over again. Hey! Listen! Hey! Listen! Hey! Listen! Shut up!
Right on time.
Time to get down to business. The guild teamed us up for a reason. From now on, you're my hunter and I'm your handler. I'm the bread to your butter.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. I thought that said the Filth Fleet. The Fifth Fleet's first mission is no survey. It is to survey the Jargus habitat. Then we gotta cull a certain number of them in order to secure the area. We can depart as soon as you sign up for the Jargus of the Ancient Forest quest.
What are we
You
waiting
ready?
for? The new world awaits.
A wild and wondrous new world is waiting for us out there. Quests involve objectives such as slaying monsters. To get started on a quest, you have to accept it. Complete these missions to advance the story. Optional quests. These include favors for NPCs. More will become available as you meet the necessary requirements. You get extra rewards if you do them. Investigations. These are special quests issued by the Resource Center. Can only be taken a limited number of times. Special quests exclusive to online play, which is events. So I guess I can only go to this for now. You're free to explore Astria until preparations for the quest are complete. Grab a meal at the canteen, shore up your supplies at the provision stockpile, get the latest gear from the smithy and armory, adjust your equipment and organize your items at the item block. You'll be heading out in the field in no time. Take a look at the upper left hand corner of the screen. When a quest is ready to begin, you'll see a notification there. Once you're prepared, press blood anytime to enter standby. On standby by pressing X. The party member status menu. Selecting standby for departure, you'll have your party depart on the quest as soon as all preparations are accounted for. If you are the leader of the party, pressing triangle will let you depart first with the other members who are on standby. Eating meals can boost stats such as health and stamina, and gain food skills. Select the food you want to eat. Basically, it's just you gain more health, you gain more stamina. You can gain also other special benefits as well. The more you advance in the story, the more you open up. Okay. Sure, let's order this. Damn! That's cool. So I get carried on my quest, or carried out to my quest on a frickin' bird. Not a bird, a frickin' pterosaur! Oh, are these guys gonna join me?
First job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1. Complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check the map. We ran into some Jagras on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go. Oh yeah. Hey, partner.
Okay. Something that I want to mention. In later quests, in the supply box, you won't get the chance to grab these. It is best to grab whatever is in this box while you can. Basically, what I mean is, in the beginning, you'll get these items, like, right off the bat. In future Monster Hunter quests, going up into the higher ranks, you won't be able to get these items until, like, much later in the quest. So, yeah. Oh, wait. I gotta grab this. There we go.
Want to get going? Want to get going? Uh-huh.
Aw, those are cute little creatures.
Be careful.
There we go. Let's go, Furball.
Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed. You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
Over here!
Oh, wait. Can we take that? There we go.
A pack of Jagras! Those are the monsters we're after!
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
Stinger ammo that can be used to scare away small monsters or to eliminate dark areas. Oh, Okay, how do I don't know how to use my thing, so you know what? Screw it! Ah, I forget how to play already. God damn it.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy.
Yes, carving. You can carve items off of monsters, if you guys didn't know.
Over here!
Oh. Gather some bones. Just a note, if you go searching for some stuff and you want to search faster, just crouch. It's been a little while since I played this. Ooh, yes. Mining ore. Mining ore is actually a really good thing to do because it allows you to make some stuff as well. Okay, let's get going.
Whoops. Use whatever you can.
Dodge their attacks. Don't forget, you can guard too.
Ow! I'm supposed to be good at this game.
Keep it together, okay?
I just haven't had a lot of practice with Monster Hunter as of recently.
Okay. Let's head home and report back to the old man.
I don't think you can get damage after the fact. Get some bones. Yeah, you can still kill monsters after the timer's up. Oh yeah, look at my smug little grin. Well, at least we got to kill something in here. At the end of this quest, you're going to gain a lot of stuff. So we're just going to send all this stuff into the box. Yes, your Palicos also gain levels in here, or your felines, I should say. And they gain more health and more defense and stuff like that. You also gain reward money and pretty much a lot of stuff in here. Monster Hunter in a little while. So yeah, I need to brush up on my Monster Hunter skills a bit. As much as I love this game. Yeah, I know. Oh no, he didn't play it. Monster Hunter for a while, and he's supposed to be a fan of this game. I love Monster Hunter. It's just that I haven't had, you know, haven't really had time to play it. Fine work taking down those Jagras. So there's no difference in their habitat, but their numbers are increasing, I see. It may be stating the obvious, but the Jagras aren't the only danger lurking around these parts. We have also received report of a Kestodon herd getting out of hand. This must be all because Zora Magdaros made landfall. It's not everything riled up, or it's got everything riled up.
Listen up.
Well, it's going to be your job to quiet them down. We'd like you to investigate this Kestodon herd and cull their numbers. I'm going along. Wouldn't want you to get hurt. You can now depart on quests with other players via online session. You can change your voice chat settings later in the options menu. Do I want to turn on voice chat now? Not yet.
All right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
Okay. Let's see here. I kind of don't want to head over to the smithy.
My.
There you go, newcomer. You look more hunterly with a weapon on your back. This is the armory. We deal in making weapons and armor. Need a weapon ASAP. Don't have time to gather materials. Where's your ticket? You can buy weapons here, but Monster Hunter has been known for not making very good weapons here. Your best bet is to actually just get a weapon made by the weapon master. That's your best bet. Airship engineer. Fifth has arrived. Airship engineer with the second fleet. I work on machines, airships, what have you. I'm sure you're curious about why you meant a third yet. They've been all stranded for years. Wasn't long after the scholars. And the third landed before they insisted on crossing the Great Ravine. Got their ship converted into an airship and off they went. This was going well until they crossed the ravine. A flying monster attacked their airship and grounded them. Sure, they were reckless to go, but seeing as I'm the man who put them in the air, I can't help but to feel partially responsible. But since then, I've been working on a better airship, one that could use to go rescue them. In the New World's nasty weather and strong winds hurling down the ravine, there's been one failure after another. So you won't catch me calling quits. Okay. So basically, online play is now open to us. I need to practice quite a bit more with using my Monster Hunter skills. So I'm gonna end the episode here, though, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget, if you like the video, be sure to smash that like button. And I'll see you guys in my next video. As always, my channel mascot is right up to the top left. If you hover your mouse over him, he'll give you a subscribe button to click. Or you can subscribe down below if you would like to see more from me. Over to the right is the playlist. Below that is a video I've most recently uploaded, and below my channel mascot is a video YouTube recommends. So guys, take care, have fun, and don't get eaten.